Hello everyone, and welcome to the third entry to the SCP horror movie files. Today I will be reviewing a childhood favorite of mine, Killer Klowns from Outer Space. Like always, this is merely a fan-made project of mine. It's actually fun trying to think about how the SCP Foundation would deal with containing and understanding monsters from various horror movies. So I hope you will enjoy this video. Now, without further delay, here is SCP-AAC. SCP-AAC. Codename, the Killer Klowns from Outer Space. Object Class, Somnium. Special Containment Procedures. The last ship that arrived on Earth was ultimately destroyed by after the incident. Therefore, no containment procedures on SCP-AAC were made. However, the chances of that ship SCP-AAC came to Earth from being the only one in its existence is extremely low. As such, Mobile Task Force Apollo 1 Orion's Belt is to remain alert at all times in case any object that matches the description of the ship that SCP-AAC used to invade Earth enters our solar system. This is why SCP-AAC is given the object classification of Somnium. Description: SCP-AAC are a species of hostile alien organisms that seem to resemble grotesque forms of clowns on Earth. SCP-AAC instances tend to vary in height, size, body proportions, and facial structure. Though according to the reports from there was one in particular that was extremely large and beast-like compared to other SCP-AAC instances. Though whether this SCP-AAC instance was a leader or a beast of some kind is unknown. It is unknown as to why, disregarding their grotesque appearances, SCP-AAC instances resemble clowns on Earth so closely. Unfortunately, no Foundation staff were able to interact with any SCP-AAC instance. As such, the only information on SCP-AAC instances was obtained from various reports made from the survivors of A hypothesis was made stating that SCP-AAC instances invaded Earth eons ago, and humans modeled its own clowns after the species of SCP-AAC. However, there is no concrete historical evidence to confirm this. SCP-AAC instances, based on the reports of their last invasion, hold technology so advanced that it goes beyond human comprehension. For example, SCP-AAC instances are able to make balloon dogs that act like living bloodhounds. SCP-AAC instances themselves have been reported to ride on thin air as if it's an invisible car, and can even crash into other cars causing massive damage, but absolutely no harm to the SCP-AAC instance. Then there are SCP-AAC instances capable of creating shadow puppets able to affect real-life objects and organisms. It is hypothesized that this is merely the tip of the iceberg of the reality-bending capabilities of SCP-AAC as a species. However, due to the destruction of their ship, there is no further information available on SCP-AAC instances, their technology, their anomalous capabilities, or their biology. Reports from say that SCP-AAC instances are born from what looks like popcorn, but is more like larva versions of SCP-AAC instances. Once these larvae find a suitable area to grow, they will begin to change into infant SCP-AAC instances. SCP-AAC infants look like grotesque, fleshy snakes that instead have small and disgusting clown heads, and teeth more vicious than their parents. Because of this, it is hypothesized that SCP-AAC instances aren't humanoid at all, and the humanoid bodies they possess are just biosuits used for interaction and protection. Again, there is unfortunately nothing to confirm this. SCP-AAC instances like to load this larvae popcorn into their weapons as a means of spreading their offspring into different areas. It is theorized that this is just one of many methods they have of conquest. As typical of alien conquerors, they come to planets like Earth with the intent to either take the planet or take resources from the planet. Regarding SCP-AAC instances, it is the latter. SCP-AAC instances have the preferred form of advanced weaponry that takes the appearance of a toy blaster. They use this blaster to instantly bundle humans into cocoons of what looks like cotton candy. Unfortunately, this leads to instant death for the victim. This is their preferred method of obtaining prey, as doing so allows them to store it easily. Furthermore, they can later stab straws into the cocoons, allowing them to drink the victim's blood. A particular part of the report from is that SCP-AAC instances also have blasters that trap people in giant balloons. This is the only method of capture that SCP-AAC instances have where the victim could actually survive. though why they would want to encase the victim in said balloon is unknown. It is hypothesized that they do this for an unknown method to preserve the victim for a more exquisite meal. Again, with no evidence, this remains a hypothesis and nothing more. SCP-AAC instances are strong, have advanced technology, and quite possibly reality-bending abilities. However, they are not unstoppable. SCP-AAC instances cannot be killed by gunshots or be dismembered, as they can easily and comedically grow new limbs. If the reports are to be believed, SCP-AAC instances can only be killed when they receive damage, preferably piercing damage, to the nose. This will result in their entire body combusting into green energy. This is the only known method to kill an SCP-AAC instance. SCP-AAC was discovered in 1988 after reports came in of a killer Klowns attacking the small town of Apparently the report was supposed to be sent out earlier, but the local sheriff refused to call it in. He ignored the situation as long as possible because he believed the entire town was just pranking him. It was because of his pride that local authorities, as well as the Foundation itself, failed to save a majority of the town. When the report was finally sent, local police forces, as well as units from Mobile Task Force EO-10 Damn Feds, were dispatched to the carnival where they witnessed the destruction of SCP-AAC's ship. Afterwards, the survivors were brought into questioning by the local police. Everything they said in the interrogations was sent back to the Foundation thanks to the MTF EO-10 units. Afterwards, the police force and the survivors who witnessed the incident were given Class G amnestics. Due to their altered memories and the lack of evidence, all police forces and survivors retold the story as a terrorist attack rather than an alien invasion. The incident is now known as Rapture. Thankfully, since then, local authorities have all but given up on trying to find the missing victims of SCP-AAC. The year SCP-AAC invaded was 1988, and as of writing this document, it is 2023, yet no new instances of SCP-AAC has entered any part of our solar system. However, MTF Apollo 1 as well as Spacefaring Foundation staff are advised to remain cautious of any sightings of SCP-AAC ships or instances. And that was SCP-AAC. Thank you to everyone that made it this far. If you liked the video, then please leave a comment and tell me what you thought, give a like, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you again for watching, hope to see you in the next video, but until then, have a wonderful day.